Are we live? We are live.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers
Get a
taking
good
on the
Saturday night game
Baltimore
going here.
Orioles.
Here comes Corbin Burns.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Corbin Burns. And Chris, he's been a workhorse on the mound this year.
Over 200 innings pitched so far this season. I mean, just
Leading off
incredible
the
when you
afternoon for
consider
Detroit,
the lack
the
of durability and the lack of
Wenzel
opportunity for starters to go out there and pitch deep into the ball game. So many injuries today that we see, but
Pops him
this
up.
guy, as you said, yes, an absolute workhorse on the mound. Not many guys can go over 200 innings.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
In the air, left field. Nabs it.
There we go.
And here is Kerry
right fielder,
Carpenter.
number 30.
Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for
Carpenter.
RBIs in a season. First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first.
That's the ball.
Here in the second game of the series. Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground, out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. Tigers nothing. Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball.
There we go.
Back here with my pal Singy. And
Leading
today
off
on
for
the
the
hill,
Orioles,
Matt Manning. And
the
Singy,
left
we were
fielder,
talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with
Ball,
when it
that's
seems
outside.
like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Righty to the plate. Smash to center, way back, and you can
Colton Kelzer leading off the game.
He circles the bases. His second home run of the series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. Outside. He deserves that home run.
Jordan Westberg in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line drive, caught. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Anthony Santander.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And a foul ball. Henderson, the runner at second with one away. Just
That's
missed.
The ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And
that's
there's a
inside ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Santander checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one hops the wall.
Let's go.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. The relay throw.
No, he's
not
safe.
in time. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one is lifted in the air. As this one sized up. And there's 2 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hitting better than .350 this month.
And a foul ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over, but 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show.
There we go.
Back here in Baltimore, Gio Urshela to the plate.
Baseman, number 13.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Burns, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a
0-2.
slider, and he works in a sinker.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring
that's
behind home
outside.
plate
Ball.
in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Clearly looking out over
There we
the
go.
plate on the outer
The
third,
first
and that
baseman,
pitch finished
Spencer
right down the middle, just a
Torkelson.
little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the top of the second. And that drops in for a strike. This one popped up. Holiday settles underneath it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Akil Baddoo.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the
Akil
plate recently.
Baddoo.
Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
0 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. And the
Ball,
slider
that's down.
just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Two down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And
got
another
a full
ball.
count.
Do not walk and kill
And
Baddoo.
a pitch. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail in this one 3-0.
There you go, Corbin.
We head to the bottom
Leading
of the
off
second.
for
Here's
the
the center
Orioles,
fielder,
The
Cedric
center
Mullins.
fielder, Cedric
The right-hander back to work.
Mullins.
High fly ball down the left field line. Green going after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. And next for
Batting
the
ninth,
Orioles, Jackson
The second
Holiday.
baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Nice hit for
Go
Jackson.
back to the top of
batter,
the Orioles lineup.
the left
and here
fielder,
is Colton Cowser.
Cowser.
First offering. Runner
Hey.
goes. Pitch in for a strike. Go to
Right
second.
there.
Foul.
Oh, I
Usually
thought
when
he
you
was
see a
safe.
team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So,
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. New inning getting started. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. Rogers, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
To third, Westberg. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
There we go.
Now
Wenzel
batting,
Perez.
second baseman,
Up now for the Tigers.
Wenzel Perez.
0-1. The Orioles leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Mountcastle takes it to the bag, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 3-0.
Corbin Burns is rolling.
Set for the bottom
Leading
of the 3rd.
off
Now
for
the
the
3rd baseman,
Orioles,
Jordan
The
Westberg.
third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Line in the pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. The pitch. And downstairs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't
we got
chase
a full
that
count.
time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Popped up first base side. Torkelson under it.
Torkelson.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop.
1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Henderson.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty. And the right-hander deals. And
that's
ball
a ball.
1.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Next offering upstairs. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
Even though I think 3 runs is enough for Corbin Burns.
Outside
ball 4,
of that
take
is
your
ball
base.
4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the Oriole cleanup
The
hitter,
right fielder,
Anthony Santander. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 37th homer of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run.
Nice job, Tony Taters.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now it's going to be Ryan O'Hearn. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. This one in the air. Torkelson moving under this one. 2 away. Here's Adley
The catcher,
Rutschman.
number 35, Adley Rutschman.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. And the righty deals. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach McKinstry.
McKinstry.
Burns back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners, expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That's in there. Strike 1. Green at first, one gone. Inside,
that's in, ball.
Just missed. Ground ball, left side,
ball.
and foul ball. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the
Got him.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Orioles 5 and the Tigers nothing.
A nice double play for Henderson, Holiday, and Mountcastle.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan Mountcastle. Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows sizing this one up. And there's one down. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next
that's a
offering
ball.
is outside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And there's a foul ball.
I think I want Burns lined up to pitch the 4th game in New York, or the 3rd game in New York, depending on how the first 2 games go.
2 outs. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed.
1-1.
The 1-1. That one ripped but foul.
Come on, Cowser.
And a pitch. Got it by him for the K. And the Orioles leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back. Gio Urshela steps in. The pitch. And delivers outside.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and he's on at first. Man at first, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Outside,
That's
ball.
outside, and that's ball one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 1-1. And
That's
a
a
curve
ball.
misses outside. Now
Ball.
one missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Urshela gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The pitch out there. One down. So up next, Akil Baddoo. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball.
Kill Badoo.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Pitch
No,
misses,
that missed. That's a
and
ball.
that's ball one.
1-2.
Roll to short, could be two. Off
He's
balance
out.
feed, there's one. Double
He's
play.
out.
And that'll do it for the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Orioles 5 and the Tigers nothing. They
Now
hand the
pitching
ball
for
over
the
to a new
Tigers.
arm, Kenta Maeda.
Number
I
18.
think it's got to be a little tough
Kenta
coming in out of the pen when your
Maeda.
guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But
Hut!
he's got to find a way because these batters
It's
count the
0-1.
same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality
Nope,
of their
ball.
bats in this one. It's been
Come
fun
on.
getting a chance to see them go to
1-1.
work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Henderson's in prime to
Yeah.
make an impact in the playoff.
Count is
0-2.
0-2. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Flores also getting ready. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far
Now
as he
batting,
punches out the
the
first
right
2
fielder,
batters he's faced in this one,
Anthony
getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And
1
now
ball,
it's
1
even
strike.
up.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two down, nobody on.
Count is full.
Come on.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside,
Take your
and that
base.
is
Ball
ball
4.
4. Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if
Now
we gave you enough
batting, the
bats?
designated hitter.
That's a good question.
I think that if they
Oh,
gave the
Herb.
pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The next
That's a ball.
offering misses. 1-1.
No, he's
1
really
and 1.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
Outside,
Stay
that's a
away
ball.
from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Out to short, McKinstry. The throw to second is offline. Adley Rutschman
The
digs
catcher,
in now.
number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Line to left. Dives and it gets by. Coming home. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Came screaming off the bat.
There we go.
Sure, exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
The batter now, Ryan Mountcastle. Rutschman on third with 2 out. Makes the sliding stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 7, and top of the 6th inning. Digging in, Jake Rogers. On the corner for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
That one off the mark. Now 2-0.
2-0.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air to left center. Cowser makes the play. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Next to hit, Wenzel Perez. Right side, and it goes just foul. Perez, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1-1.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's the third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 7 and the back here in Baltimore. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one away. So next to hit
the
for
batter,
Baltimore,
number 7,
Jackson Holiday.
Second
Okay, come on, Jackson.
Jackson Holiday.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Perez whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Orioles. How are you?
Cowser. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That's down
and in. That's a ball.
In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. And now Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Burns back to work.
Yeehaw!
That one finds the zone.
Burns. Ring of fire.
0-2.
Next, 1-2 down in the dirt.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Out to short, Henderson. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gio Urshela, 1 for 2. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for the
on
Orioles.
A pitch here.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
That's the ball.
Upstairs.
1-0.
And a foul ball. The Orioles up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. Into center and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one ripped left field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Urshela around third. He'll score easily. It's 7-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Man at second. Left field way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 7-2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Next pitch is outside.
Come on.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Let's go, come on.
The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter,
And now
number
the shortstop,
2.
Gunnar
Shortstop,
Henderson. A strikeout and a walk.
Henderson.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is
Now
new pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler
number
Holton,
87.
hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Fulton.
Anthony Santander will hit next. Foul ball there.
Let's go, come on.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 3. So now a pinch hitter,
Pinch hitting
Eloy
for the
Jimenez,
Orioles.
looking
Number
for a 2-out
74.
hit to bring home the runner from third.
Jimenez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs with a runner at third. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson, and that ends the inning. Welcome
pitching
back,
for
and a
the
new arm on the
Orioles.
mound to start the 8th.
Number
Danny
54.
Coulombe.
Bringing in the lefty
Danny.
with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit.
Coulombe.
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. And it's
Ball.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And
2-1.
another ball. And here it comes. And now 2-2. On the ground to short, Henderson. Now the throw to first on the run.
No.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So the lineup flips
Now
over.
batting,
And
the
next to
second
hit for
baseman,
Detroit, Wenzel
Wenzel.
Perez.
No, that missed.
Perez.
First pitch, and he just misses. Just
ball.
missed.
Come on, Danny.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
2-1's the count.
The Orioles leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. 2 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff
No, that
so
missed.
far.
That's a ball.
I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
McKinstry.
Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And
That's a ball. 2-2.
Line drive, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front,
Nope,
but just
that's
stayed
outside.
through it
Ball.
nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man on second, 2 down. There's the
Yeehaw.
strike. Check
right.
swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2's the count.
Kicks and fires. And
2-2.
another ball. It misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
at the plate,
for the
Adley
Orioles,
Rutschman.
the catcher,
Time.
Adley Rutschman.
Yes, sir, Anthony.
The lefty fires. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball
0-1.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering in there for a strike.
No balls,
and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's
1-1.
downstairs and outside. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
And that's in the third.
Boom, boom.
Next
That
offering
missed. That's a
upstairs.
ball. Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Man at first with 1 gone. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he's been
0-2.
aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Man
Up
at
next
first,
for the Orioles,
Jackson Holliday.
the second
next to
baseman,
hit for the Orioles.
Jackson Holliday.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Right with the swing there.
0-2.
The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for the Orioles. Back here in Baltimore, and now Kerry Carpenter. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get
The
the swing
third
and miss
baseman,
right
number
there.
13,
I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last
Now
moment.
pitching
Chris
for the
Sir
Orioles,
Anthony Dominguez
number
is
58,
checked into the game.
Sir
And
Anthony.
you know, bullpen guys can
Dominguez.
struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Torkelson in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. The Tigers down to their final strike. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing. Akil Baddoo getting ready to hit. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Dominguez, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
1-0.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. 1 run across. The relay to the plate. In there safely. It's 7-4.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance,
Come
great
on.
transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander sizing this one up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the first 2 games of this series.
The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base.
That's the thing that
For the
bothers me with
Tigers,
meter pitching
4
is
runs
I'm not
on
walking
11
anybody.
hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes.
All right. See everybody next time.